Mambo Vipi, how you guys doing? Wanted to do the updates on how things are going. I think I shared with you guys earlier on, and I wanted to give you an update. I have a few things jotted down. Just finished wrapping up some edits for a project that I shot for Gibbs Farm. Took longer than I expected. Had some emergencies along the way, which makes it even more important for me to get an editor because when we're doing these projects by ourselves, if anything happens, you find that you are delaying on delivery because you are the filmmaker, the photographer, the editor, the person delivering the work. So it's very important to kind of figure out how you can delegate those tasks. It also becomes a bit draining after some time when you're doing all the work, and sometimes it's important to be able to actually be able to get other people to help you out with those tasks, and I'm working towards that. But it was good piecing together the project. I think it came out really well. Still waiting for client feedback. They were definitely not happy with the delayed delivery, and yeah, I'm not happy with the delayed delivery. I was hoping that I was going to finish it earlier and not have to hand it in later. Um, Outside of that, I have been having kind of a creative block and realized that going outside and stepping outside of this space whereby like I am on my desk has definitely helped. And I think one thing that I've been adding on my side as a creator is journaling and writing down my thoughts. I try to do that early in the morning. There is a book, it's called The Artist's Way, and it recommends that the first thing that you do is to journal. But with having kids and a family, it's near impossible to find that time in the morning. So whenever I find a chance, I sit down, I journal. So reflecting on going outside and taking a breather definitely has allowed me to understand that sometimes sitting down and just trying to get the work out is not the solution. Sometimes taking a step back and then going and then doing other things that are not related to our work definitely helps, and that's something that I've done recently and it's helped. I've actually uploaded a video on my other channel, um, and I'll go over how I graded that video. I think I've found the look and feel that I've been searching for in terms of like how I like my tones for my grade. So I'll go over that in another video. But going outdoors helps. If you're in a rut and you are feeling like a bit stuck, maybe talk anje, go outside, try something else, meet other people, have conversations. I've been trying to do that. Met with Frank Papushka the other day, and also Kritos, and those conversations definitely help me see this journey a bit different. I don't feel too stuck and I don't feel alone. So try to do that. Right now is the slow season due to rains here in Tanzania, so work is not as active. Projects are dependent on the weather. So I have a project that I'm meant to be finishing up for another hotel, but due to the weather, it's making it a bit difficult. So it's important during this period of times to find other ways to kind of express yourself or to find work outside of, let's say, a specific field, maybe do portrait projects. I choose not to. So, like, I plan according to the season. I try to make some savings so that I can pass through these moments and be able to do maybe one or two projects and I'm able to survive during these periods of time. So that's how I handle these moments. I plan for them because I know there's always going to be these slow seasons and they only last for like a month or 2 months. And then after that, it kicks in again and things go a bit faster. So I try to work according to those timelines. Outside of that, I've done like a one-on-one session recently. It was a face-to-face and really went well. Reminded me of why I offer those classes whereby I sit down with somebody and I go over particular topics that they want to learn. I do it virtually, but also when I get a chance to actually meet somebody, I find that it's also quite beneficial and I'm able to share without the issues of like internet and all that stuff. So I've enjoyed that. Had a one-on-one session sharing info on filmmaking, and this person was starting out, and I was able to kind of give them tips and tools on how they can actually start this journey of filmmaking. It was great. I enjoyed it. And then the final thing that is on this week's recap is Substack. I don't know if you know about that. It's a platform that I've been using after quitting Instagram. This is where I share my work, and I enjoy it. I find it um, a less toxic environment. I also find that the photography community there is very vibrant, and that's happened recently. I had joined in last year, but recently, like, man, the photographers are really joining this platform, and it's making it very exciting. I get to see some inspiring work, and besides seeing some inspiring work, I also get to hear like the behind the scenes and the stories of how these photographers come about creating some of these images. And I think I enjoy that way more than Instagram, where you just see the image. I like to know the behind the scenes and the steps, the struggles, or like the inspiration behind somebody capturing a photo. So for me, I like that process. So this has been really like uplifting for me. And also, it's been great for me to share my images with a bit of context in terms of like what I'm thinking about, what I'm going through when I'm creating these images. So if you're interested, you can check it out. I'll put the link down below. Um, Another aspect I just wrote down as I was looking in the list here is that Instagram, it felt like very geocentral. So like you'd find that because I'm sharing from Tanzania, a lot of my audience is in Tanzania, and I can't reach outside of that audience unless like I do like trendy like content, and that's just not something that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy the fact with Substack, like a lot of the people who are connecting with my work are people from around the globe, and that opens me up to new opportunities, man. Opportunities that I might have not been able to get on Instagram, being a photographer all the way in Tanzania, photographer and filmmaker here in Tanzania. So, like, I am trying to connect with people across the globe. So, this for me is a huge sell for me. Like, I enjoy that aspect, and I enjoy the fact that I'm able to share more than just the image. I felt like Instagram is that fast food, uh, like kind of takeout, and then Substack is like a home cooked meal, where people take their time and share something a bit more soulful. So I've enjoyed it, and if you're interested, I'll put my link down below. You can subscribe and check out some of the stuff that I post there. But I will highly recommend it if you are a creator and are looking to find a space that's going to be more fulfilling. That's this week's recap. What's been going on my side. Yeah, if you have any questions, comment down below and let me know what you think about these recaps, and we'll keep on doing them. I think it's a great space for me to share with you like what's going on my side. Anyways, that's it. I'll catch you guys on another one. Remember, as always, stay safe, stay creative. Peace out.